Hi, this is the first of two videos talking about Nyuki, the geospatial toolkit. In this first video, we're going to talk about installing Nyuki on your computer, and then in the second one, we'll go through a little tutorial that shows you how to use the tools. So, installation, and if you go Google Nyuki, Nyuki on Read the Docs, you'll come to this page. Um, Click on installation, and what we use to install Nyuki is this Miniconda Anaconda distribution. So Miniconda and Anaconda are a Python distribution that bundles all of the most commonly used data science, scientific computing packages all together in one sort of meta package so that it's easier to install, and it takes care of all of the dependencies, right? So you can actually go to this link. We'll use Miniconda. Miniconda is just a smaller version of Anaconda. Anaconda takes up more space on your computer. Miniconda has all of the features and functionalities of Anaconda. It just takes up less space. So you click on this link, and yes, I have too many tabs, but you'll find that this link opens. What you do is you pick the installer that matches your computer. In my case, it's Linux, and you'll download the file or the executable, um, and you'll save it to your computer. I've already downloaded it once. There you go. Then you'll go to that folder, and you'll see that the file is there. In the Linux world, what we would do is just do bash miniconda, and it will start to install this. And you gotta click. You gotta agree to the license and all those good things. Um, and I won't go through showing the install part because I already have it installed and I don't want to mess up my current installation. But what you'll do is you'll click you would type yes for here, and then it'll ask you the path that you want to use. You can just accept the default values, and it will go through installing all of those packages. One thing to remember at the end of the installation is you want to type conda init. That will load all of the symlinks so that when you start your terminal, it will always know where Anaconda is. And you'll see. So, and I've already installed it all, but this is what you would do. So, what you'll see when you start using Anaconda is you'll see this, indications like base, or if you create a new environment, what Anaconda does is it creates little virtual environments, so that it allows you to install different packages in different virtual environments. Those environments are independent of each other. That way, there's no conflicts between one package and another. So you'll see that you create a new environment. So now you have Anaconda installed. We want to create our first environment. Well, first we want to add the Conda Forge channel. So Conda, well, you'll see this instruction right here in the instructions. Conda config add channels Conda Forge. Conda Forge is just a repository. It's one of all different channels are repositories. So this will load packages from Conda Forge. So Conda Forge add. Right, this will add. Yep, so it's telling us that Conda Forge is already in our channels list. And then we'll create our first environment. So it would be, we would create a new Conda environment called, in our case, Nyuki env. And what we do here is Conda create, which is to create a new environment. The yes will just put yes for all the prompts. Otherwise, it'll ask you, do you want to install this all the time? So I can just bypass that. -n is the name for the new environment. In this case, we'll call it Nyuki env. You can call it anything that you want to. And we're going to use Python equals 3.7. Nyuki will work for Python 3.6, 3.7, or anything higher. Right? So now we'll click yes or enter. It will run through some installation steps for the environment. And you will see it create, it'll load all of these libraries that are the basic libraries that are needed to run. So now it'll tell you that it's created the environment, and to activate it, you want to use this command, right? So what we do is we do conda activate Nyuki env, and you'll see here now, all of a sudden, the environment name has changed to reflect the Nyuki environment, okay? And make sure that whenever you're installing packages, that you know which environment you're installing it into, right? If you install Nyuki into the base environment and then go into the Nyuki env, it won't find anything. So now that we've activated our environment, we can install Nyuki. So we type conda install -c for channel. Right now, Nyuki is installed in my personal repository, but soon it will be installed in Conda Forge. But we install it this way: conda install -c for channel, Krishna B, Nyuki. That will look inside of that channel, find the package, and install all of its dependencies. So now you can see that all of the dependencies are here, and it will install all of these. Click yes. These are all mostly geospatial packages because Nyuki relies on them. And it seems to have finished. So now, if you want to check whether Nyuki was successfully installed, you would just do Nyuki help. And if Nyuki was installed, the help screen will come up. Nyuki is a command line application. So we see that now the Nyuki application toolkit comes up, and that works. And now we can start the second video on how to actually use this wonderful toolkit that you've installed.